So Stipe's mad. And you know what? I like Stipe for a lot of reasons. I'm a Stipe fan. But this is the number one reason I like him. You got to understand where this is coming from. You guys know what I'm talking about? Stipe put a tweet out. ONE FC is ran by a guy named Chachery. I believe he even owns it. Chachery said, "Who should I sign?" Stipe wrote back like a thinking emoji and then made a comment about, how Daniel Cormier gets an immediate rematch, but Stipe has to wait for the winner. Now, we don't have any more information. I do have a question, though. Is that what happened? Was Stipe told you have to wait for the winner of Lewis versus Gane? Because first off, if he was, Stipe should not be pissed off. He should be very happy. I mean, if he was told you're going to fight the winner of Derek and Gane, what does that mean for Francis? I thought Francis was fighting the winner. Or is Stipe fighting the winner of that? And if that's the case, Stipe's still a number one contender. So I'm just sharing with you, he should not be pissed off. If he was told you're fighting the winner, I would like to have that information. I would love to bring you guys that information. How nice would it be for us as fans to have some clarity within a division that's been a mess? If we had that level of clarity, that Francis will take on the interim champion, Stipe will take on the winner of that, we would know the next year. It'd be the only weight class in the sport that we know what's going to happen, and all the politics are out the window. I don't know that Stipe was told that. I mean, it just seems like that would be a very big thing to be told to keep from the rest of us. So I'm asking a question. I'm not answering it. Was Stipe told that? Is Stipe going to take on the winner of Derek and Gane? Is the winner of Derek and Gane going to take on Francis first? I mean, if they're planning to move on with it without Francis, there's a big story here. If I am to interpret Stipe's one sentence accurately. You guys staying with me here? Stipe says, I should not have to wait to take on the winner. That would imply that Stipe is going to take on the winner. But the winner of what? I know I'm repeating myself here, but I feel like I lost you because I threw a bunch of names out. We have an interim championship coming up, which would lead us to believe they're going to take on the undisputed champion, being Francis Ngannou. And is Stipe next for that? Because that would also then tie in John. I mean, we'd have a lot of clarity if this was the case. I would also encourage Stipe, if he was told that, not to be upset. That's a damn good spot to be in, right, champ? When I come back to this is what I love about him. He's a competitor, man. Some of these guys don't give a damn about all your marketing and all your money fights and building and let's get a big arena. They don't give a damn. They want to fight. It's about pride. That belt and that championship and that recognition still means something to some of them. And Stipe is one of those guys. That's cool. That's a cool thing. Stipe, last time he gave us news, said his short-term goal, strategy-wise for his career, is he's going to put on 20 pounds. Now, I love the idea. I love the Stipe versus Francis Part 3. Have to do it, in my opinion. I mean, you just have to do that. You could not take that from anybody. Stipe, moreover, but even the rest of us, we're all owed a true trilogy. Stipe to put on 20 pounds of muscle and come in against Francis, you have a completely different match. He's going to change his physiology. Is that for the better or is that for the worse? That's between those guys. But that would be, for me, that would be very interesting. Stipe did look in that second fight like he was light a few lbs. So if he's going to put on 20 pounds and come back in against Francis, whose greatest asset was his size again, I'm just saying that would be very interesting. But what are we to make from that? Are we to take from that statement that Stipe has been told he's going to take on the winner? And by the way, the winner of what? Because if he's taking on the winner of Derek and Gane, there's bad news for an undisputed champion. If that's not the case, and there is not a stripping of the undisputed champion, and Stipe's got to wait for that, I could see where he's frustrated, but what do you want to do? I mean, the fights only happen ever so often. If I loved you guys and I agreed with you guys and I want to give everything to you guys, I can't force somebody to walk outside right now. You're going to have to wait. Welcome to life, right? I mean, you got to be patient. There's just nothing you could do. There wouldn't be like a villain in this story, but I do think, and for me as a fan, Stipe gets credit, man. I love guys with that attitude. I love that he's not talking about build a fight and let's renegotiate and let's talk about talking. And I got a contract, but to hell with that. This one's worth more. He wants to fight because he thinks that's his belt. He thinks that he's earned it and that competition still means something, man. Those are the hardcore guys. So before you think that Stipe's the skunk at the garden party, this thing is wide open for interpretation. Stipe did not give us very much information. He used an emoji and then talked about he should not have to wait for a winner. Does that mean that he was told that he's going to fight the winner?